staying with us right here on Your Women Radio WFM 91.7. It's 8 minutes after 9, right here on Nigeria's first radio station for women and their families. And you're welcome to the program HerLens, where we discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues right here on Nigeria's first radio station for women and their families. And yes, of course, today is Tuesday, the 24th day in the month of February 2026. I hope your day is going on well and is starting up well. All right, so with me this morning is Susan. Hi, Susan. How are you today? How is Tuesday looking like already?
Good morning, Rose. Tuesday is good. At least I woke up strong. I feel a bit refreshed, even though I slept very late because I've been joining the Hallelujah Challenge and all of that.
Oh,
But then I'm good. I'm fine. Hi, good
hmm.
morning, Helen's family. Good morning, Rachel. It's good to see your pretty face.
Good morning, Susan.
All right. Good morning to you too, Susan. Good morning, Rachel. How are you today? How is it Tuesday starting up for you already?
Well,
I know say we did office together, but how is your Tuesday going already?
it is good. Started in a good way. It's good. How?
Hmm. I'm okay too. Thank you so much for asking. All right. So yeah, this is your Woman Radio WFM 91.7. And of course, we have a couple of things to talk about this morning. But in the meantime, you can have our WhatsApp message lines so that you can get in touch with us, or you can do well to call us much later on when the phone lines are open. But for now, do well to send WhatsApp messages to 07031756537 or 08155917917. And of course, we're live on YouTube. So do well to watch us live on YouTube at WFM 917. At WFM 917. We are live on YouTube. So do well to be a part of the program. Okay. So, yes, this is her lens right here on Women Radio. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and start up with this one because this one it concern all with us as women. When I see the makeup, the cosmetics, not makeup, sha cosmetics, the thing just now so my antenna just stand and say, yeah, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Let me say now today the thing start, sha. It's been there. But I'm glad that NAFDAC is doing a lot as regards to it, Lots of the creams that we use, body lotions, body creams that we use, lots of the soap either bar soap, bathing soap, all of it that we get to use, especially as women, because for men most times really concern them. Now we they tell them say okay, we'll use this cream. Now we they tell them say okay, we'll use this face cleanser. Now we they say okay, use this body moisturizer. So at the end of the day, for a lot of them is is either you hear it from their mothers or their sisters recommending one or two maybe body cream to use, or maybe bathing soap or any of it at all. We are the ones that get to recommend it to them. Just very few get to navigate their way when it comes to maybe taking care of their skin, their face, and all of that. Men, nothing really concern them. So you can imagine how this is affecting us the most. A lot of times when I see a lot of men with bleached skin, the first question that comes to my mind is, she these people they not get women around them, or the women maybe they themselves are using these things, and then they just recommend it to them to use, and before you know it, they start having discoloration on their skin because of the kind of body creams they get to use. So this is definitely a lot. NAFDAC uncovers about 3 billion naira worth of fake and prohibited cosmetics in Lagos. All right, now the reports comes, or rather, NAFDAC actually put this up on X, on their X handle, X page, and they said that it has uncovered a warehouse stocked with banned, fake, and unregistered cosmetic products valued at over 3 billion naira at the at the Apt Trade Fair Complex in Lagos State. The facility was concealed within an uncompleted building. Now, items recovered include 728 cartons of a particular soap, 718 cartons of another kind of soap, And I don't want to call the names of the soap before our salesperson will come and stand on my head. So and a particular soap again that whitens the skin. Of course, on it is called, there's a whitening part of it on it. And then all of these products have been banned by the federal government. Now, additional items included assorted perfumes, body oils, and cooking oils were also found and placed on hold for further regulatory assessments. Now, all of these products have been evacuated to prevent distribution. Now, the warehouse manager has been invited for further investigation as enforcement actions continue. NAFDAC warns that the sale and use of such products pose serious health risk. Members of the public are advised to remain vigilant and report suspicious activities to the nearest NAFDAC office. So, at the end of the day, we too have a responsibility, right? When you see a suspicious, building, or you don't understand the kind of production or manufacturing that is your backyard. You don't understand what is going on, the building. You're seeing a lot of people going in and out, and you know that they are manufacturing something there. Say something. All right, just say something because you never can tell. This is just in Lagos alone. Do we know what is happening in Kano? Ha, Susan, have you entered Kano and see the different kinds of body creams, body lotions that is being produced in that place? Or the ones that they get to sell, different kind of bathing soap that you can't even explain where it's coming from. You can't even say this is the have you gone into, and then you man, women all in the quest of maybe trying to look better, trying to look fairer. I want to my skin to be better and all of that. And then we go ahead because we can't afford, the bigger names. We go ahead and buy the ones that maybe a group of people just decided to go and mix some things at the backyard and come to sell. So it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. And that's why we said, okay, let's even talk about this because cosmetics now we they use and pass. Now we the cuckoo use and pass. So how far so far as regards so Rachel, I'll start with you on this what's your thoughts on this? Because at the end of the day, it affects us more. But NAFDAC is doing their best. But still again, the more NAFDAC are clamping down on such, we still have a good number of this is just in Lagos. What about other states? What's your thoughts on this, Rachel?
Firstly, when I saw this, I was like, wow. Even the soap I'm using is there, sir. And I
Are
was
you
like,
there?
it's
Okay.
there. And I was not like, how are we supposed to differentiate the good ones from the bad ones? Some people will tell you, check expiring date. Some has this one looks a different color lighter or a.
Mhm.
And I'm like, how am I supposed to know? And this is even shocking because there is also cooking oils, there's also body oils, there are so many things there. And most of these people they will actually sell it to stores, and stores you just buy it from stores and you will not even know that I'm buying the fake one for the real one's price. And then you start wondering why I'm using this and my skin is not reflecting the way it should reflect. And I'm like, human beings, I feel like we are the cause of our own problem at this point. Because
What's
why things? You
of
were saying,
course. No, no.
yeah, I feel like we are the cause of our problem at this point because why are we making this fake cream? Somebody will go and mix this and that and put for you as cream. Then would not even steal the original branding of that particular cream or soap and give it to you to use. And you will pick it up, you would not know the difference and you would use it. You might take it. Humans at this point, it's not even like that we are holding anymore. It's humans, human beings. Why? Why? That's my question. Why?
Oh, okay, that's a million-dollar question because when we look at what's going on now, we they do ourselves. So how do we even get out of this? This is not even about the government themselves. So just because you know that, oh, this particular soap is trending and a lot of people use it, so you now want to go and do a cheaper version of it, and then you want to put it out there for people to buy, and then it gets to damage their skin. It gets all, and let's not forget that a lot of us as women, we just want to glow, we want to look better, we want to, have smooth skin, we want a skin that is. So once somebody say, oh, you can use XYZ cream and your skin will give you the best, you will get the best out of your skin, and then they tell you that to buy XYZ is 25,000 naira, and you know that you cannot afford 25,000 naira, then another person will say, oh, if you cannot afford that one, go and buy the one of 2.5. and then you go and buy the one of 2.5, and then the one of 2.5 is causing you a lot of harm. That's not to say that cheap that's not to say that cheap is fake. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying cheap is fake. All I'm saying is that sometimes, all right, the cheap things that you see that you think that, oh, is cheap, it could just give you harm. And I'm not also saying that the expensive ones are the good ones. That's not what I'm saying, because expensive is not equal to good. It's not all equal to good. So it's I don't know. The whole thing is just a lot for us as women. All right, Susan, let's get to hear your thoughts on this. All right,
Too.
Rachel.
Also, they're also defaming the actual brand, because people will
Mm,
not be that, oh, if I use this particular soap, why is it looking like this? And people will not be like, oh, I use this soap and this soap is not good. Meanwhile, you actually use the fake soap,
mm.
defaming that particular brand. So again, humans.
Humans, it's us. Now we did do ourselves. All right,
Mm.
Susan, let's bring you in at this point on this conversation. What's your thoughts on this?
So we live in a society where a woman has a party on Saturday and she wants to whiten herself. No shades to my Lagos people, but we know ourselves. Let us just take it like that. Lagos people, you know all those our mommies in those Isale areas. We have to say it as it is, Ojere. You have a party and you just want to. It doesn't work that way, especially for those of us who are light skinned. I can actually go to a cosmetic shop and buy a soap I have been using, and it ends up reacting on me. So, like you said, expensive does not mean it's good, neither does cheap mean it's not going to work.
Hmm.
We need to start holding ourselves accountable. Rachel will say human beings. We need to hold ourselves accountable. To what end are we doing all of this? Look at the amount they are telling you, billion. That shows you the quantity of cosmetics that are in circulation in the different nooks and crannies of Lagos State, and even maybe outside of Lagos.
Of course,
And
beyond.
look at where it is being, concocted, because we can't say produced.
Mm-mm.
That one is concoction, where they mix so many things and they just put out. And in the long run, before you know, people come down with kidney problem and all of that, because don't forget, we apply these things directly on our skin.
Yeah.
A proper product, a good product will not, have you used certain soaps and creams for years and you would even barely notice
Any.
anything different.
Hmm.
It doesn't happen spontaneously. A good product, would not just turn you to Snow White, what do they call it? Just because you want to be an Oshaprapra person. People should start understanding that beyond Oshaprapra, you can fall sick. So many complications come with these things that they keep mixing and we keep buying just for temporal glow. Just because you have a particular party, maybe after that party, you won't even go back to it. I have bought expensive products and they did not even do anything on my skin. And I have also bought cheap products and they ended up spoiling my skin. We should be intentional. Just as we are intentional, over time I have learned something. Just as you are intentional about the food that you eat, that
Yeah.
is how you are supposed to be intentional about. In fact, maybe I'm more intentional about my skin because, again, I look at so many things. Any wrong product I just use on my skin. By the time I wake up tomorrow morning, Thursday, Friday, you'll be wondering, kilo shele gongo. We have to be careful. We have to be intentional. This is our life. We only have one to live. Why are we saddled with, even before NAFDAC and all the necessary agencies? And I'm glad NAFDAC were able to unravel this. But beyond NAFDAC, as a person, what products are you buying? Especially in this era where everybody is setting ring lights, especially on TikTok, and they're advertising for every product. You have to be very careful of the things you are using. Imagine you are using a wrong product for 3 5, 10 years. Imagine the aftermath. It might not show physically, but internally, your organs are getting damaged. So, as a people, as citizens, we have to hold ourselves accountable. I have seen videos of people pouring yogurt, and different things, doing certain concoction. I'm like, Egbamike, how did we get here? So citizens have to be accountable. You have to be careful. If you don't have money for the very big products, please use what is within your reach. You must not share prapra within 1 week. As I am, I have no makeup. I just have my sunscreen on my face. If you continue to take care of your skin, you will still look good. You don't need all the wahala that in the next 10 years, you will not be able to run from pillar to post because of the ailments that might come out from this cream. Don't think, oh no, it's just my skin, I'm applying it to. No, it penetrates. Don't forget, we apply it immediately after we have a bath. And so it has a way of penetrating your body over and over again. Please,
Yeah.
Nigerians, let's be careful of what we feed our skin, just like what we feed our stomach. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Susan. I like that angle. What do they put? They say you are a product of what you eat. So the way where you be, it's a product. You just the show within day inside. But anyway, there's the issue of gene that also plays out. At the end of the day, there is the issue of the kind of your body type and all of that. But even at that, sometimes a lot of times you're just a product. So whatever you feed your skin with is what you get. Abby, that's just how God has created us. So you need to be careful on the kind of things that you feed your skin with. So just because, and let's not forget that just because it made somebody else good doesn't mean that it will make you too good. And then of course the product itself. How is it now? Almost in every household, or maybe in one family line, you'll find one or two people who are into skincare, who want to produce cream, who are doing this one, who are mixing this, and bringing out their own formula for skin. Do the like, can we all have a chill pill and relax? Because it's not everybody that can be a skincare doctor, all right, or that can tell you what is happening to your skin, what you can apply, all of that. So there are just a lot of products out there, and NAFDAC, of course, is doing its best. But at the end of the day, do we need NAFDAC to do more? Definitely, we need them to do more, because even before all of this came out, how many of these products have actually gone out and are in circulation? So that's just a lot. All right, this is 26 minutes after 9 right here on Your Women Radio, WFM 91.7. And of course, you can dial the number 07000 You can also dial 09155 Feel free to send us WhatsApp messages to 07031756537 or 08155 My name is Rose, and this is a program HerLens, where we discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues. And of course, I have Susan, Rachel, and Ibinabo with me on the program this morning. All right, Ibinabo, the mic is yours. Let us get your thoughts on this, and what we can do to help NAFDAC itself, because NAFDAC alone cannot do all of this at all. It can't do all of this. So let's get your thoughts on this and way forward, even as a people.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lady Rose, Lady Susan, and Lady Rachel. And good morning to all our valued listeners. It's great to be here. And this topic is very important because, you see, we are beginning to understand, what is going on in Nigeria, because there are so many. I think we need the health sector to swing into action, to dig deep into what is going on. They should work hand in hand with NAFDAC and other relevant agencies, because kidney problem, liver cancer, this and that, they have become like common ailment like malaria, headache, and we are beginning to see where all these diseases are coming from. Because people don't understand that when you apply cream on your body, whether it's cream, call it lotion, call it whatever you want to call it oil or whatever, it absorbs into your skin, passes through the layers into your bloodstream. And when it gets into your bloodstream, of course, liver is always there to process. So imagine you applying fake cream, or even if it is not fake, if it contains certain whatever. Like there was a time a particular soap was so in vogue, people were using it, and it contained a very high percentage of mercury. It does to the liver and kidney. Then we still have creams that contain mercury and some other whatever that could be dangerous to the body, to the organs. So I just want to advise, ladies have spoken. I mean, what is the essence of looking beautiful, according to your own definition of beauty anyway? Because it's as safe if you are dark skinned, you're not beautiful. And that is the biggest, fattest, most humongous lie anybody could tell. That you have to be fair skinned to be beautiful. Now lie. If you are beautiful, whether you are fair or you are dark skinned, or you are green or you are yellow, whatever color God has given you is beautiful. What we need to do is maintain it. God has given us life. It's our responsibility to take care of our lives as much as you are taking care of your skin. Now, I am going to digress a little bit because there were some things I observed in the story we are discussing. But before I digress, because that digression will look somehow. So I want to quickly say that we appreciate NAFDAC. Well done, NAFDAC. Thumbs up. We greet you. We salute you. We need you to do more because it'd be like, say, the lives of Nigerians. After God release them to the world, it can't be inside the hands of NAFDAC because you're talking about food, you're talking about cosmetics, you're talking about drugs. I mean, these are the major things that human beings use. We eat cosmetics, whether you love to make up or you don't like to make up, you rub cream. You have to use soap to wash your body clean so that you don't go about smelling and irritating people. So then drugs, even if you're not ill, I mean, you take multivitamins and all of that. So if you look at 60 degrees, I mean, NAFDAC can't be like the people, they run our lives for this Nigeria. So if they are not up and doing, we are going to be in a big mess.
Definitely big trouble.
And everything. And like you ladies have said a lot about cream and everything, and how we should be mindful of not wanting to, like somebody you saw 2 days ago that is very dark skinned. Today you are seeing the person, you are walking past because the person look different. You don't suddenly become Oyibo and you are like, no, this is not the person. No.
Not the person I know.
This is not Rose. Rose is dark skin. I mean, I don't want to say hello to a stranger. Only for us to say, if you go, I have family the quarrel. I mean, I will say, Rose, is this you? The voice is Rose. The face is not Rose's face. And of course, like ladies have mentioned, it's like celebrity. If they never advertise some concoction called cream and soap, they never arrive. Every celebrity now, they're advertising soap, one oil, one cream, one whatever.
Exactly.
So, why can't people be creative? Why follow the bandwagon? Everybody. Yesterday, na actress or na actor. Today is advertising cream. Can't you advertise something else? Can't you campaign for good behavior? Can't you be an advocate for, better things for Nigeria than cream? Become white. By the time you rub it, you go yellow past Rose. You go yellow past Susan. By the time you rub this one, you transform from Rose to Susan. What is it? Does that account for your character? Because you can only bleach your skin, you cannot bleach your character. Your character is what it is. So having said where I'm actually going is different. What I want to say is that, you see, in this particular story, NAFDAC made mention of oil and some items that were seized. But the emphasis was on the particular soap. So me, I don't use up me. My soap is as simple as, I don't want to mention brands. My soap, na toilet soap. I don't like using anything that is stronger than toilet soap because I know one wahala. I don't get money. I will take the go to cosmetologist or skin therapist or whatever. So I beg the money I get, I want to catch up better for me my belly full with me. But where am I going? They mentioned oil and other seized items, but they failed to release the names and batch numbers of this oil and other items, which I'm not down with that. I'm worried. What are you doing? Are you waiting for some people to come and say something so that you don't mention? Because you have created ideas in my head. Though. I don't want to mention those thoughts. I don't want to share them with Rose, with Susan, with Rachel, because they're not nice. They're not nice. You mentioned, when you start mentioning the names of the products that were seized and that were fake, then you mention the rest of them. So that when we go to the market, at least now we know. So that we will not mistakenly buy those products. We have oil in the house. So which oil exactly did you see that was fake and that was being produced in that particular place? I don't know. And I don't know whether Rose knows or maybe Susan knows or maybe Rachel knows. Please tell us, because me, I don't know. I mean, I buy oil. We use oil in the house. I cook. We use oil. So which oil exactly should I not buy so that I don't use my money to bring problem to myself? So please, they should go the whole hog. It's either you are doing or you are not doing. Don't spare some and then expose some. Nobody say that you must tear the carton and let's see them, but at least bring out one of the product. Let's see the semi-okpe oil ain't dangerous, and nobody's buy semi-okpe oil again. No. We don't know which oil. So NAFDAC, if you want to do this, do this.
Oh, it's right, yeah.
Go the whole hog. Let us know the names of the products you have seized, and since they are dangerous to our health, we will not go near the products again, no matter how cheap it is. So please, that is just the clause I observed, that they did not give us the names of some of the items seized. Let us know the oil. I don't want to know that. I don't want to hear oil and other oil. Which oil? Say na Susan oil. I've been a Rachel oil. I've been a Rose oil. I've been a Binabo oil. Mention it, please. But above and beyond that, I want to say kudos to them. And I want to also say that they have a lot to do. They have a lot to do. More people have gone into producing fake products, fake food items, fake cream, fake all over the place. So their scope of whatever job they have has been expanded so all over the place. So you need to be up and doing. We appreciate you, we applaud you, but you have to do more, because you don't have to be NAFDAC. If you go to the market, you see some things. Yesterday I was somewhere and I saw certain kind of rice. I feel a catch me say, no, what is this rice? They say yes, right, this one. Say yes, now rice.
Let me just shock you. My dad has actually sent me videos of rubber rice that is being produced and rubber what do you call it, pasta. So anytime the man see rice like this, sometimes he go even press and break am first before. I said, even myself, I don't tire. Anytime he sees us eating pasta, I say, hey, more than shall they careful before now go to chop rubber now.
Are you kidding me, Rose? Please.
I don't know where the old man got these videos from, but you know our old people with videos, so I don't know where they got it from. But I mean,
everybody's becoming conscious. Somebody told me there's a plastic fish.
Yeah, so I heard it's a plastic.
So. When I get them from Abuja, do it.
Since I never see.
I hardly cook. I hardly eat. So there are things that might never come across my way because I'm not a regular, like the food I came back from Lagos with that my mom made for me is what I'm still eating. And some days I fast and all of that. So, my sister, with the fear of all these things happening, I would even rather go and buy fruits and eat and not eat food.
Even the fruits now, Sevuko, a lot of them are genetically modified. So you just don't even know what you're even eating in the first place. You don't even know. Eh?
Rose, Rose, let me shock you
Ah,
guys. I have two apples that I brought from somewhere. Went for a conference, and of course, they will put all these Oyibo style, put apple, put this and that, make them for bring amala, make man loader. This apple, I can't carry and come house. I'm talking about very early February now. I still have this apple in my kitchen. They are still as fresh as when they just pluck them from the tree. I don't understand. I remember that I mentioned apple the other time. I still have this apple. I feel sure on the next time. I still have this apple. It is still as fresh as whatever. So what I'm not thinking is, if you not start apple, you can tell me that how long it takes for apple to get rotten, because I'm worried. I didn't deliberately keep the apples, but it just occurred to me that, hey, come, this apple still they look fresh, big and fresh.
after many weeks.
I come this, that's why the people can't go stay for inside my stomach. They roll, they play football, they act up inside my belly.
Will do that.
May God help us. May God help us. It's a lot. We are dealing with a lot in this country, and we need all the help we can get from these agencies to look into it and help us, rescue us from the hands of these desperate billionaires overnight, please.
Honestly, it's just a lot. Anyway, thank you very much, Ibinabo, for taking us, all round and even touching to what we get to eat. Because a lot of times your skin is a product of what you even eat. It's not what you eat does like 60% of the work, and then what you put on it does the rest. So if you eat right, you eat well, trust me, you don't have to make so much effort, on your skin, and that could lead you into trouble. And I mean, all this awareness about skin, about a good skin, about this, to take away all of this awareness, that's where everybody they carry on top of their head, like say, if they do skincare routine, you never know anything or you never do anything. It's not. Let's just try to take it easy. Let's just try to take it easy, because a lot of products are out there, and funny enough, you don't want, because you want to look sharp now, you want your skin to look spotless, you want your skin to look like you that's when somebody puts hand on top of your skin, the skin could just draw, you could just over smooth, so say they even see pores or anything for the skin self. The thing could just be like like what's it, ogbono soup, like make you just the draw. But not that kind of skin we want. Let's just be careful on the kind of things we use on our skin, because later on in life, you never can tell. Oh, let's know that skin cancer today, oh, make we know say other things if you affect your skin day tomorrow. Now you probably go and have surgery, and the doctors are saying they don't even know how to mend your skin together. They don't know how, which where needle want enter, need to not even pass through, or if you pass through it, they tear. So all of these things are things that we need to consider. The natural oils that our skin produces is, it keeps the skin going. Before we had all of these skincare products left, right, and center, what did we they use before? How our skin be? I know say climate itself they change, and that in itself, causes a lot of changes to our skin, causes a lot of, whether we like and whether we know like them, whether we know or not. No, now climate care is real and is important. So let's know what we're doing, and all of it now still us cause am. If we take care of our earth well, maybe we for not dey face plenty things. But no, we are misusing everything, and we're coming back with a lot of solutions that are still causing us problems. So yeah, let's just be careful on how we do with all of this. NAFDAC is doing their best, but we also need to do our own path. All right. So yes, this is your Women Radio WFM 91.7, and it is about 17 minutes to 10 right here on Women Radio. And this is still the program HerLens, where we discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues. Feel free to dial the numbers 07000 or 09155 Let's get to hear from you by sending us WhatsApp messages on 070 or 08155917917. All right, let's quickly touch on what happened in Ogun State with the governor and the rewarding a teacher. Now, it's here. We came on, was it last week or so? We spoke about a teacher who was using TikTok to, to do his lessons. And then a lot of times too on this same platform we've spoken about teachers welfare, we've spoken about how we can help teachers be better, parents, school and all of that. Now in Ogun State, the governor Dapo Abiodun rewarded a primary school teacher, in Abeokuta. The school is found in Abeokuta, with a two-bedroom bungalow. The governor also presented him with keys to a brand new car donated by the federal government for emerging as the overall best primary school teacher in Nigeria 2026 session. Okay, so these are some of the rewards that he got. He also received a cash reward of 50 million naira from the federal government at the National Teachers Summit in Abuja in recognition of his outstanding performance and dedication to education. So I would just like to ask Ibinabo, as someone who has been in that space, and is still working and doing things in that particular space, education sector. Um, should we be seeing more of this? So maybe would be able to have good enough teachers, would be able to have teachers who want to really have the children at heart, teachers who want to really see the children grow. Should we be having more of such rewards, or do we think that these kinds of reward would probably send the wrong message and would just want some teachers who just want to do, make her just do, so that maybe next year, next session, now me self go win this kind of thing. And this is coming from the federal government, directly to this teacher. So how do you perceive this? And are we going to applaud the federal government for doing this, and how do we make sure that this is maintained if it's actually good? So let's just have an overview of this particular gesture from the federal government to a teacher in Ogun State, and Governor Dapo Abiodun was there to hand over all of this to this teacher.
Okay, in whatever you do, if you put in your best and if you're appreciated, I think it's the best thing that can happen to anybody. Because above and beyond being a good teacher, you need to be appreciated. There is something about somebody telling you well done. And when the well done takes a step further to come with financial gifts and all of that, come with house again. Loud, you understand? And this is something put together by the Federal Ministry of Education. And also, it's a process. The process is very tedious. There are so many elimination process that, because there are many teachers that are good in Nigeria. So before you carry down to one person, it's a lot. And you can't begin to, how many things do you want to say about a good teacher? A good teacher is innovative. A good teacher is kind. A good teacher is patient. A good teacher understands the children he or she teaches. Because a good teacher has both emotional, psychological, and everything. It was not film me, Jerry. I'm too desperate to say something. Good. You can look at a student and try and figure out what the problem is. Like I tell people, one of the problems of most children is mathematics. And some of them come with this fear from home. When a child will hear the mommy say, hey, when I was in school, maths, me and maths are enemies. And this child will grow up being afraid of mathematics, for example. And you are enrolled in a school where your teacher now gradually made you to become the best friend of mathematics. That is a lot. That is a lot. So we have teachers like that. Teachers who not only teach, they act in the capacity of local parenting. They are very innovative. They are creative, everything. So when you look at a teacher that embodies all of this, I mean, all you want to do is to gift this teacher, is to encourage this teacher, and thereby encouraging other good ones that they look forward to, being gifted nice like this. I want to say kudos to the Federal Ministry of Education and also to Ogun State government. And I want to say that in the whole of Nigeria, just one teacher is not enough. It's a good one, but it is not enough. Let's look at 10. Nigeria has 36 states, and you want to know how many schools we have in each local government. We have about 774 local government areas in Nigeria, and in each local government, you can't have less than 10, 12 schools. So narrowing it down to one, I mean, it's too small. It's too small. And I want to encourage states to do this, local government areas to do this, so that they can encourage others. But I tell you, the job of a teacher, a good teacher, is not easy. It's a lot. It's a lot because, if you really want to see the best or pull out the best in your students, in your pupils, it's a lot of work. You are even going to be having sleepless nights. I remember there was a particular school rather, that they had issues with children in mathematics. And we went there, we advised them on how to go about it. And it worked. It worked. So the job of a teacher goes above and beyond the blackboard or the writing board. It's a lot. It's a total, it's molding a child. Then imagine having children in your class. Even as a parent, you can't have more than, last you have 12 to 13 children. Some teachers will face about 30 children in a class to teach. And that all these children are well, all the children can understand and assimilate what they are being taught.
Just a minute, let's pick this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. You're welcome to the show. What's name? Where are you calling from?
Elizabeth calling from. Yes, please. I want to also say thank you to the Ogun State government and Ministry of Education. And I just want to believe what Ibenabo said. So he said, what person was quite commendable. But right now,
oh, we can't hear
beyond
you,
one person.
Elizabeth.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. I keep seizing. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like 50 million a car, 3-bedroom flat. To this I think politics was not brought into it. I just open up. Why I commend the Ogun State government was, I had been wondering, there was about 2 years ago, Bibi Naija, the overall winner, this same governor gave 3-bedroom flat to the person. And then I was wondering, what kind of government do we have in Nigeria? So hearing this morning, at least delighted my heart. Then secondly, on the first matter discussed, I was not glad when I heard that NAFDAC is doing enough. NAFDAC is not doing enough at all. Why I'm saying this is, all government agencies, in short, it's as if they are just getting money for nothing. I don't know whether SON that we knew then, I don't know whether they are still in existence, but I doubt it. I'm into groceries. I can cite examples. I'm talking about companies that you know their roots, you know everything that is based in what they produce out there. Personally, if I cited an example, Campina, there are 3 crowns, go and ask many people. The evaporated one. For years now, I've been having challenges. At times, we have challenge. Personally, they used to return it before. And the supplier had to tell me, no, they said we should not change it again. You should contact the company directly. And the number on the can, I called. I remember 2022, 2023 or thereabouts. I complained and I spoke with the person directly. Thank God I had communication on WhatsApp to tell you that did this act. The person said, okay, get the batch number, send it across to me. So can opened in my house, convinced. And when I sent, may I tell you that the person said, send it to me, I sent, no response. I still followed up. There was no response at all. Do you know, I had this year, I'm talking about just last month.
Yeah.
About 2 customers. And so when I was fed up, I had to call the supplier. The same person told me, if the supplier working with a distributor, the same person said, please, if you can take them to social media, take them to social media. We ourselves are tired. What am I saying? What am I saying? A lot of things that we consume.
Yeah.
One, you know what is happening in the hospitals now. You know, issue of disease. It is not that God is not. God is still in the act of making people to be well. But a lot of things that we consume. Food self, I'm afraid to eat. That's the truth. And I wonder how many can I have garden in my compound. But how many will I plant? I'm not doing enough at all. Things that we have in the market here and there. Are we not eating poison?
All right.
Oh, please, they are not doing enough. That one, the thing they are knowing as I had it. I know for where. They are not doing enough, please.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Elizabeth. Our time is fast spent. Ibinabo, just give us maybe just a sentence in this, and then we get to hear from Susan. Just less than a minute, please.
Okay. Consumers have spoken. That we know what is going on. So we just advise that NAFDAC should keep up the good work they are doing. They should further expand their scope so that they can do better. And also, I also agree with the fact that we still have SON in Nigeria, Standard Organization, and we don't hear them. We don't hear them. If they are asleep, they should please wake up. We need them to earn their salaries. Thank you.
All right. Thank you to Susan. Just less than a minute. Few seconds. Susan, are you there?
Okay, so for me, I would say improve.
Hi, Susan. Okay. I guess our network is off. All right. So
welfare across board for all teachers, beyond the person who has been singled out. The only antidote for hard work is more work. How do you encourage other teachers to do better is by looking at their work.
Okay.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so for me, we congratulate the Ogun State government and congratulate the federal government, but beyond that, we need teachers' welfare and salaries to be reviewed. That will encourage them to do better in their places of work, not just giving it to one person. We need it to also cascade down across board.
Okay. All right, so that's it for today. A very big thank you to the ladies for being with us on HerLens, and of course, Elizabeth, who called, and to each and every one of you who tuned in this morning. Do want to stay tuned to Women Radio. Coming up at 10 is Radio Doctor. And of course, lots of amazing program, and of course, good music will be coming your way right from here. My name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser. A very big thank you to each and every one of you. Have a great day ahead and stay with us on Women Radio WFM 91.7.